What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. There's new characters in Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 that is going to get revealed sometime soon in Chapter 4. Knowing in the last video, we talked about every single character that was going to be in Chapter 4 so far. Knowing that Kissy Missy is the main protagonist of Chapter 4. And knowing that Mob Entertainment themselves will bring us the evidence we need for Chapter 4. Zach, the CEO, will be retiring on March 9th, which is next month on the 9th, which is basically gonna be a Friday. However, we're gonna figure out all the secret characters that are gonna be late to be revealed in the game server. However, some of the characters that are gonna be late to be revealed in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 will be announced by Mob Entertainment. However, they're gonna give us some hints about the Discord, telling us everything that is gonna be announced for the chapter and the teasers of Chapter 4. Already, we do know that Chapter 3's links are still here. Able for y'all to keep checking out the teaser before the game came out, and now knowing that Chapter 4 will have a big role as well. Chapter 4 is going to be 10 months after this month. However, it might release in December because 10 months after this month is December of 2024. However, it could release on the 13th or maybe the 14th of December. It's all up to Mob Entertainment to make this happen today or announce some of the evidence about Chapter 4. Chapter 3 is going to be a good game for us now. Ever since Chapter 3 came out on January 30th, people have been playing it until Chapter 4 is going to get announced, and some people already know some of the evidence of Chapter 4 so far. However, some of the characters that are going to be late to be revealed in Chapter 4 has not even got reference or had their loading screen popped up on the screen so far. Some people thought that the logo screen was going to be a picture of Braun, but basically Braun the dinosaur has nothing to do with the plot in Mob Entertainment's response or in the whole plot of Chapter 4. It has to be a Kissy Missy logo because she's the main protagonist after all of Chapter 4. So we have to get a picture of her on the logo screen. We did got the protagonist of Chapter 3, which is Catnap's logo, on the first title of the screen, and we did saw the chapter title, Deep Sleep. One of the characters that were in Deep Sleep, which is my favorite character after all in Chapter 3, was Dog Day. Knowing that Dog Day was the last of his kind and the last smiling critter alive until he died from the little smiling critters in the playhouse. However, Dog Day was one of the best characters I ever saw in Chapter 3 so far, but Catnap was one of the characters that was really good in the chapter and really fits in that chapter as well. However, some of the characters in Chapter 4 that's going to get revealed themselves, bringing every single character that has not been revealed yet in any of the teasers so far or any of the upcoming games, they might release some of these characters that are new in the upcoming future. Did y'all know in the VHS tape they did say something about a colored fox, maybe like Frowny Fox. You know Frowny Fox has no color to his skin. You knowing that he said he was colorless inside of the VHS tape, knowing that it could have been Frowny Fox who took out the girl or the little girl in the VHS tape. This is why the woman said, "Bring me my daughter back to me." However, she probably died in a weird accident from Frowny Fox in the main upcoming game. And somehow we could figure out that Frowny Fox was in Game Tunes. Game Tunes makes every single game plot of Poppy Playtime and any other game that is non-Poppy Playtime. Also, Mob Entertainment is working on non-Poppy Playtime games, and basically Phase 4 of Project Playtime is going to get revealed soon. And we know Phase 4 will have like some good issues in the game as well. Some good qualities in the game. They will add Catnap in Phase 4. However, some of the characters that are going to be late to be added in Phase 4 will be announced by Mob Entertainment themselves. Knowing that the update came out on February 9th of this month, and now knowing it since it released last Friday, some people are still upcoming knowing when is Phase 4 coming out, but we don't have the evidence so far. Some of the evidence that reference us to the game plot of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 or Project Playtime will give us a hint what the game is mostly about and how the game is going to get referenced from Chapter 3 to Chapter 4. However, some of the unknown characters that were going to be in Chapter 4 did not even come yet. They didn't even make a teaser about Chapter 4. They just told us that this will be in Chapter 4. I meant some of the characters in Chapter 3 that was gonna get in the game was not even in the game after all. However, Boxy Boo was supposed to be in Chapter 3, but we only saw him in the VHS tape during the Hour of Joy. However, the Hour of Joy was a bloody event that happened a long time ago, knowing that the factory was on secure lockdown, knowing that all the toys came out of hiding and started to kill every single member and every single co-worker and child at the factory. However, the Playcare is an orphanage for everybody that's an orphan. And every orphan that is at the Playcare, their orphanage, I don't know, but their orphanage probably brings us the things that we need to know about their orphan playhouse, their orphan homes, because everybody's like an orphan. They keep asking the workers or any other Playtime company members, when are we gonna get adopted? And basically, there was no outcome for that. They didn't even speak to them. They just said, well, y'all not gonna get adopted. Y'all just gonna stay at the Playcare. Well, however, their new home is a Playcare. The Playcare is not safe enough. The game is working in process so far, but they didn't give us any clues what's gonna be in Chapter 4 after all. How much things that are gonna be in Chapter 4 or how much hours is Chapter 4 is really. We don't know how long is Chapter 4, but it could be 4 or 5 hours due to the last game, Chapter 3, because it was 2 hours long. Perhaps it was gonna be 3+ hours long, but it took some players only 2 hours to beat the game and 30 minutes. Somehow, January 12th was gonna be the date for the actual second trailer of Chapter 3. And so we got the second trailer on the 24th of January, which brought us joy and happiness because we now know the release date of Chapter 3, January 30th. Since the 12th has passed and it's a new month ahead of us, we do know that these new characters that are going to be in Chapter 4 will be released or announced by Mob Entertainment. I hope you'll have a great day and know more news about Poppy Playtime. I'll see you on the next video.